Prince Harry's return to Britain last week was billed as a reunion of the royal family, yet the undercurrent of a bruised brotherly bond shone through the glossy charity events. After walking into the UK, the younger prince spent a full day in Birmingham playing pickleball and wheelchair rugby to promote the countdown to the 2027 Invictus Games, the global sports event he founded to help wounded veterans. Roughly 115 miles away, Prince William, now the heir to the throne, was honing his goals at a polo competition in Windsor, outside London, a reminder that the two brothers were occupying very different corners of the country. While the public was tempted to picture the twins stepping onto the same stage again, Harry's itinerary did not include a joint appearance with William. The two seemed as far apart as ever, and that distance was felt keenly when Harry later greeted King Charles and Queen Camilla at Highgrove House, the royal family's country estate. The gathering was highly anticipated, a first in years, and included the king spending time with two young grandchildren, a tightrope moment for a monarch who rarely sees the heirs of his own blood. The scene played out against a background where the royal family's unity has been frayed for almost a decade. In 2020, the couple renounced their senior titles and relocated to California, but the rift deepened once Harry began airing grievances about the monarchy in an Oprah interview, his memoir Spare, and a recent documentary series. Each platform exposed feelings of betrayal and resentment, cutting across the public's perception and leaving both the family and the public stunned. The weeks that followed saw hate and dollow between the crown and the younger prince, a tension that culminated in the decision for Harry's team to opt out of a joint trip to London, citing security concerns. As a result, Meghan and the children only made the journey for the second half of the trip. Since the Platinum Jubilee of Queen Elizabeth in June 2022, the family has not traveled together to Britain, and Meghan's last public appearance in the country was at the Queen's funeral later that year. Historically, before Harry withdrew from royal duties, he and William were seen as close, albeit different in temperament and interests. They grew up under the relentless gaze of the public, losing their mother in 1997 at a young age. The rawness of their shared pillow parlor of sorrow was witnessed by the world as two young men made that journey down in grief. Today, that shared foundation feels fragile. Royal commentator Richard Fitzwilliams observed that while the brothers are woven into the tapestry of British life, the long-term damage remains. He warned that in 10, 20, or 30 years, the tone could be very different. As the story concludes, Harry's oncology and humanitarian work remains front and center, and the photos of him with his family and the king highlight a moment of light in a dark cloud. The narrative of a kingdom still in recovery is a reminder that the bonds of family are tested not just by external pressures but by personal convictions. Until the next public appearance, the British public will watch eagerly to see if the missed chapter between the brothers will someday turn into a story of reconciliation. Thank you for joining us for a recap of this evolving story. Stay tuned for updates as the royal saga continues to unfold.